That's it from me in the studio. Let's return though to Margate, where the opening view of the Turner Prize shortlist at the Turner Contemporary has got underway. Rob is there for us. Rob, over to you.
Ellie, thank you very much. Yes, well, we've actually moved inside into one of the galleries. This is one of the artworks that's been shortlisted for the Turner Contemporary Prize this year. It's by Oscar Murillo, who's a Colombian by birth. It's called Collective Conscience, and these stuffed effigies represent the ordinary working people caught up in global capitalism, and they're now dead on the inside. Now, this may resonate with some people who live within half a mile of the gallery here, because we've actually got some of the most deprived wards in England here in Margate. And the whole point of the Turner Contemporary, of course, was to help regenerate this part of the world. Has it actually been doing that? Well, the gallery says since 2011, it's generated some £70 million of extra business for the area and helped 150 businesses to start up. But if it has been regenerating, who has actually been benefiting from it? Sarah Smith has been investigating.
A cultural and financial magnet radiating its fortune across the town. Or an exclusive bubble, serving only those who've made the trip down from London. Carl Friedman is clearly in the first camp. A London gallery owner, this year he opened his new space right in the town centre.
There's no real sense of that kind of like division or the separate bubble. And certainly when we were refurbishing this building, all the contractors we worked with had incredibly positive relationships and experience with them. They've all been very positive about what's happening here.
Dan Thompson's art is rooted in people and place, this place. The Turner is brilliant, he says, but the regeneration is still fragile. Other art spaces survive at the whim of landlords, and too many visitors head home after one day rather than spending the night and their money here.
If you look at the history of this place, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. It's a constant cycle of boom and bust. And that's the danger here, is that if we don't make the things happen now that really embed the change, then yeah, it's a boom now, but it will bust again. We need a strong master plan.
Ben Wykes was a designer for Burberry before he moved here and opened his bakery. He'd first visited for a date, but it was the town which won his heart, and it's the whole town he wants to serve and wishes others would too.
I think I've seen quite a few businesses here that don't do that. They come down and they seem to be making a very sort of specific or unique business or service. It seems to be for them and their friends or people only like them. But I don't really see the point of that. Why move to an area if you're not going to embrace what's already here?
At the kitchen, Alexander Rourke's business is raising people out of poverty. Customers who can afford it pay a meal forward, supporting those who can't. Many of those struggling the most, he says, may not engage with the Turner, but when he asks them directly, nearly all say it's been good for the town.
With people coming down, their dreams come down, their businesses come down. Somebody with aspiration to open a boutique or open a coffee shop, one person will say, not another coffee shop. Somebody else will say, great, there's a job for me.
But some neighbourhoods here remain among the most deprived in the country. In Cliftonville, Amelia Gregory believes the Turner is used as an excuse not to tackle the real needs of people.
So what, there's litter, rubbish on the streets. It doesn't matter, everybody thinks it's great because the Turner's here. But yes, you know, there are lots of other problems. And people see them. If they start walking down the coastline, they will see all the problems.
It's more than 8 years since the gallery opened its doors under the skies which captivated the artist it's named for. It hasn't mended Margate's decades-old difficulties, but it's hard to find anyone who, on balance, isn't pleased it's here. Sarah Smith, BBC South East Today, Margate.
Interesting stuff. Well,